Hello everybody, Dark Wolf here, and in today's review, I'm reviewing the game Killer Instinct for the PC Windows 10 platform. This game, if you can call it that, was released on Tuesday, March 29th, 2016. Microsoft has stated that this is a free-to-play game. However, there are some caveats to that. The main thing being that they're going to get you with microtransactions. And if you're not smart about it, it's going to cost you quite a bit of money. Hopefully, with this review, I can show you how to get around that and to get the best deal for the money that you're basically are going to be forced to pay to play this game the way it was meant to be played. Okay? So under single player, as you can see, every character has been grayed out. Now, I was a huge fan of both Killer Instinct 1 and 2 when it was an actual stand-up arcade game using the Nintendo 64 hardware. So I was really excited to see it be redone with better graphics and updated with more characters than the original games had. But the actual business model that Microsoft is using is rather disappointing. As you can see, Saberwolf has the words free flashing on his character icon. Basically how this works is that each week a character will be available to play for free. And the previous character that was available will no longer be available. So it's only one character in rotation per week. If you don't pay to unlock any of the fighters, you are limited to just one fighter to play with. Okay? Now, me personally, I'm going to spend the money to unlock all of the characters because I actually like the game that much, and I think it's a great reboot of the franchise. But we really need to go over the business model and the paying that they are asking for people to spend. To do that, of course, we have to go to the store. And there are 6 options. You've got bundles, fighters, extras, the profile card for your fighter, Killer Instinct Gold currency, and boosters. Boosters, when you purchase them, allow you to raise the levels of the fighters faster. Okay? Killer Instinct Gold is used to unlock things early instead of trying to actually achieve a certain accomplishment or an in-game feat to unlock it. Profile card is your own fighter profile card. As you can see, I already have several unlocked. As you can see, like for this one, it's Yago Profile Icon 1. I have to get Yago to level 4, or I have to spend 375 Killer Instinct Gold. Now currently I've only got one fighter, and Yago is not available. So until Yago becomes available, or I buy Yago, I can never get this icon. But there are a lot of choices here. Okay, the choices here are actually pretty good. I was a little impressed with this. And you got the icons, tons and tons of backgrounds to choose from. Same thing with the taunts. The taunts are the little statement that you can see at the top here. Okay, that changes. And again, there are lots and lots and lots of choices to pick from. This is actually pretty nice. As you can see, some of the requirements are quite hefty. Player level 49. You've got extras, which is character art, background art, concept art. And again, there is a huge amount of things here. So there is a lot of content that can be acquired. But really, the best bang for the buck is, honestly, to just buy the game outright as a whole. If you were to try to purchase a fighter individually, and we'll go through the fighters, the ones that are currently available are Yago, Saberwolf, Glacius, Fulgor, Spinal, Orchid, Sadira, Thunder, TJ Combo, Maya, Kanra, Riptor, Omen, Shadow Yago, Arya, Cinder, Hisako, Agonos, Rash from Battletoads, Arbiter from the Halo series, he releases in 34 days, Kim Woo releases in 6 days, and Tusk releases in 20 days. If you were to try to buy a character, we'll say Black Orchid. If I was to try to purchase Black Orchid, it would cost $4.99, basically $5 to unlock one character. Okay? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's $110. For you to buy them all individually, you're looking at $110. And there's, as you can see, there's 4 more slots here for future characters that have not been released or announced yet. Okay, $110. Okay, that's crazy. But you have bundles here. You've got Killer Instinct Season 1 and 2 double combo. For $29.99, you get 17 fighters, which were the fighters from Season 1 and Season 2. Okay? For $19.99, you can get Season 3, which is 8 fighters total, with Rash, Arbiter, Kim Woo, and Tusk as 4 of those fighters. You've got the Season 3 Ultra Edition for $39.99, which includes, again, only 8 fighters, including Rash, Arbiter, Kim Woo, and Tusk. But you also get a VIP XP booster, 8 additional costumes, additional accessories, the retro colors, and 18,000 Killer Instinct gold. And for $49.99, you can get the Killer Instinct Supreme Edition. The Supreme Edition includes all 25 fighters from Seasons 1, 2, and 3, plus all of their costumes, their accessories, 18,000 Killer Instinct gold. You get 2 VIP XP boosters and bonus retro colors. Out of all of the microtransactions that are available, and it really does say it, the best deal is paying the $49.99. I mean, you can't beat it. You get everything plus a lot of extras for half the price that you would if you were to try to buy the fighters individually. Now, let's go to the options here. You can customize your controller, as you can see here. You got light punch, medium punch, heavy kick, or I'm sorry, heavy punch. Light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. All 3 punches, all 3 kicks, and your individual character taunt. Pretty standard. This is the way it was set up originally on the arcade games. As far as I know, whoops. It does not support the fight stick yet, but there is supposed to be support coming for it. Under the graphics options, you've got full screen on and off. I've currently got resolution set at 1080p for recording. I personally have motion blur and bloom off. That's just a personal preference. Reflections, you have on and off. Ambient occlusion, on and off. Anti-aliasing, on and off, which is actually sad. We don't know which anti-aliasing option they're using. TAA, FXAA, by 2, by 4, by 6, what? There's no options here. Very disappointing. Shadow quality is just high or low. Texture quality, again, just high or low. For a PC game, the graphics options here are, honestly, they're terrible. There is no excuse why we don't have better customization controls for the game. It could be that because it's a console port, it really looks like everything is just a console port, completely through and through. They really need to offer a wider variety of customization options for people with different computer specs, so that they can get the best play out of the game that they can with the best visual fidelity that they can. Now, there is an in-game benchmark that allows you to test the settings. As you can see, the game actually, it looks gorgeous. It plays very well. The particle effects are nice. The lighting's not bad. Again, I do have bloom and motion blur off to try to keep visual clarity and fidelity at the highest. This is supposed to help, this benchmark is supposed to help with online play, so that everyone's on an even playing field, or at least at the end of the benchmark, that's what it looks like it's trying to state. As you can see, a passing score is 1,000. My computer scored 2533. It says best possible performance for online play. You may play ranked leagues online. Now, I am having to assume here that if you don't pass the performance test result, that you're not going to be able to play ranked leagues online. It's also possible that you might not be able to do online play at all. I'm not sure on that. I'll have to do some more research, but I do believe that is the way it is. Also, it states that my CPU is the 6700K at 4 gigahertz. That's actually not correct. It's overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz. So it's obviously reading the information off of the CPU die itself and not actually benchmarking the speed of the CPU. And that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you some gameplay that I did with Saberwolf when I was testing the engine stability. And I'll be back with my final conclusion.
Or die.
Okay, well, I hope you like that. As you can see, the game looks and plays absolutely beautifully. I couldn't have been happier with how well it has performed. I, I'm still at odds with how Microsoft is claiming that this is a free game, and they really sock it to you with the microtransactions. Personally, I think if you're interested in this game, you really should just spend the $49.99 to get the ultimate package, to get all of the characters unlocked with all of the extra bonus content that comes with buying the complete package. They do call it a free game, but in reality, it's nothing more than just an extended demo. Okay? And you guys need to be aware of this going into it. You do get one character for free for each rotation, but what's really the point of playing a fighting game if you're only locked into one fighter? Like I said earlier, I plan on just paying the $50 to have everything unlocked. I like the way the game looks. I love the way it plays. It's a great reboot of the franchise. I hope to see more improvements with it. Oh, also, before I forget, the online play. To actually play online, and the game actually does support cross-platform, where players can play online with other Windows 10 users and Xbox One users. It does require having to have an Xbox Live Gold account, though, which is more money per month as a subscription service to play online games through the Microsoft servers. So if you don't have an Xbox Live Gold account, you are not going to be able to connect to the online matchmaking servers. Not at this point. They may change that later in the future. I certainly hope so for PC gamers, but currently you cannot do that. So it's going to require a minimum of $50 to unlock all the characters, plus an Xbox Live Gold account to truly play this game the way it was meant to be played. I love it. I give the game 4 out of 5 stars. The only reason why I'm not giving it 5 stars is because of the microtransactions, to be honest. I think it's kind of crappy how Microsoft has done it. I have a feeling it is because of the Xbox One console and trying to keep things on a fair and even ground with the players that don't own high-end gaming systems and are stuck using an Xbox One console. The game also plays better using a gamepad, whether it be a 360 gamepad, Xbox One gamepad, another third-party gamepad, doesn't matter. I also strongly suggest using a gamepad, especially since this is a fighting game. Trying to use mouse and keyboard is really not going to be advantageous. I hope you liked this review. Please comment, subscribe, like if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And until next time, have a good one.